Hi guys, I decided that I would do a little video with some tips and training for you guys. So my first tip is that it's up to you. I can't do anything if you don't help yourself. I can only provide you with the information and the tools that you need to get your business underway. So you'll find a lot of information in our groups, in our Kiwi Presenters group and in my personal group. There's loads of information from text to setting up your page to how to go about Facebook advertising. All of the information is there for you. If you cannot find something, just ask. I'm sure somebody will know the answer, or I can find someone who will. Start by using your business page. Post about 3 times a day about the lashes, once a day about the opportunity, and I like to post once a day about parties as well. Not that I always do, but I think it's a good tactic. Make sure you add some value to your posts, so not just unique. If you look at my page, you'll see I have unique, some quotes, some beauty tips. I've got a whole bunch of stuff that I've just created for use on my page. Use posts like I couldn't live without my blank and ask them to fill in the blanks. If you want people to like and comment on your post, you actually need to ask them to do it. It works, trust me. So ask them to comment. Use posts with a lot of value, not just makeup, because you want your likers to feel valued. You want them to interact with you, and you don't want them to think that you just see them as a dollar sign. And the more they interact, the more likely they are to see your posts. So the interaction, even though these posts aren't about the products, they will get people seeing the products. Sorry guys, I know I say a lot. I just don't want to forget things. These are just some fun tips for the day. When I first started, I was really I had no clue what I was doing, to be quite honest with you. And the way I learnt was I followed people who had done successful in the business. People like Whitney husband. Have a look at her page, add her as a friend, like her page, see the way that she posts things, the way she words things. I took a lot of time, or I'm still taking a lot of time on personal development. And yeah, it takes a lot of time, but what you learn and what you put into practice is honestly going to be one of the most beneficial tools. Because I'm just a normal person like you guys. I haven't quite hit yellow status yet, but I will this month. I'm determined to hit yellow this month. And I changed tack. I'm not just going to sit on my butt anymore and do not a lot. I use paid advertising on Facebook. It's inexpensive. You can get it as cheap as $6. And it brings people that you wouldn't normally have to your page. So it's a no-brainer. I also love Instagram. If you're not using Instagram, I don't know why. You can reach so many people. Like on Facebook, you're limited to your friends. On Instagram, though, you get a whole bunch of people who are looking at hashtags and they want to see what you're posting. I use hashtags like hashtag makeup addict, hashtag cosmetics, hashtag beauty guru, hashtag makeup of the day, hashtag makeup artist, any related hashtags, hashtag eyes, hashtag lips, hashtag face, anything, mascara. You want to add hashtags that are relevant to your post and that will bring people that you want, they'll bring your target audience to you. So once they start following you, I went in 2 weeks from no followers to 124 followers, I think. And that was all through just posts. I didn't really do anything special. I was just posting with my hashtags, beauty guru, makeup artist, beautician, anything. Apparently there's an app you can download called Tags for Likes. I don't personally use it, but it could be beneficial to you. Excuse me. I've been spending a lot of time on my business, and it does take a bit of your time. I mean, PMing people, messaging people, that is, you know, it does take up a bit of your time, but it's definitely worth it. Don't just constantly copy and paste. You want to be personal. Find a message that works and keep the kind of base of it, but be personal. Don't just copy and paste, because people know when you're just copying and pasting. I was called up on it at the beginning, before I'd even signed as a presenter, actually, and it kind of gave me a little bit of a wake-up call. I mean, yeah, it's not practical to be typing out individual messages, but you can have a base message and just tweak it a little bit to make it personal. I also am ordering Blitz cards. So if you don't know what a Blitz card is, it's more like a flyer sort of thing, but we call it a Blitz card because it's in your face. It's got a picture of your lashes, you know, a before and after, where to order, and it's just right there. So I'm going to order, I don't know how many, but probably loads, because there's so many people that I could be reaching right now, and have them dropped off. I approach local businesses who I purchase off, and I've chatted to them, and they're all pretty happy to help support me, because I support them constantly. You know, I buy off them, and like Eddie's Fudge Shop in Titahi Bay is like one of my favourite places. I spend, oh gosh, so much money in there, but the lady in there is really sweet and really supportive, and I blitzed her, and she's like, come and bring some cards to my shop and I'll pop them up for you, and I'm like, well, that's really cool. But yeah, you need to be personal. Don't just see people as like money, because if you just act salesy, they're gonna know it, and they're gonna be like, oh yeah, it doesn't work. So paid advertising is definitely a cool tool, although you do need to watch it. I've had a few muck-ups with it in the past, and you can't have much text in your, if you have more than 20% text in your image, it won't approve, so just be aware of that. I find it's best to use images that you have, sorry, I've got something in my eye. It's best to use original content. I use picmonkey.com, and I create my original content all the time. Pretty much every day I'm creating another post. Because you don't want to be infringed, for one, and number two, you don't really want to be stealing someone else's content unless they're okay with it. I mean, yeah, it's definitely a good tool. I mean, to start off with, I followed a lot of American presenters, and I would just, you know, I'd message them and say, hey, I'm starting a new business down in New Zealand, just wondering if I can get your permission to borrow any of the pictures that you have on your page. Generally, if you message them and, you know, real nice, they're all pretty happy with it. You could just steal them, but I find that's a bit rude. I would be kind of offended if someone was just stealing my stuff without asking me. Because I do spend a lot of time making that stuff, and you know, it's nice to be asked. So ask presenters if you want to use their stuff. Don't just steal it, and don't comment on their posts to correct them or to ask. PM them, because it is so unprofessional, and if you do it to me, I will probably block you, because I don't want it on my page. No, okay. I'll probably delete your comment though, it's just rude. Don't do it. Comment on other presenters' posts though, like, oh my gosh, I love my lashes. If it's drop a selfie, drop a selfie. Why not? I find that ever since the Kiwi team, we decided that we would start encouraging each other more and posting on each other's pages, and it's been really good. It's gotten a lot of more interaction on my page. People seeing that other people are commenting, and it's, yeah, building trust yeah, that's the hardest thing in this business. It is hard, and I'm aware that it's hard, but it's not too hard. There's always something you can do. If you're not doing what you've been told to do, or if you're not working your business every day and you're not seeing results, don't blame your upline. It's got nothing to do with your upline. If you're not putting in the effort, you won't see the results. You reap what you sow in this business. Which is why I'm determined this month I will sell 42 mascaras. I hope that I do it. I know I'm selling 2 tomorrow, so that's cool. But there's still 40 more I need to sell. 3rd month, but I'm all in this month. So think about going to markets. Think about, talk to everybody, because you'll be surprised at who's interested. Like, I've done a lot of makeovers, so I'm known for my makeup by all my friends and stuff, because I've done a beauty course, which is really cool because it gives me that basis. And they come to me when they want their makeup done, which is a bonus because I use 100% Younique products and they absolutely love it. They feel gorgeous and they get to see and feel and just love the product. Because when you're doing a makeover, your girls are going to look good, right? And if they look good and they're wearing our product, they're going to have those photos, number one, and they're going to look at them and they're going to start thinking, maybe I should get this stuff. I mean, I know someone who sells it. So, I sold a lot of mascara that way. What I will do is, I will take, I will book in a beauty experience, so makeover or whatever. I will do the makeup, and I will do the lashes, and I will pull out the 3D5 lashes, and just, I won't be salesy, I'll just talk about them, about how I'm going to apply them, and why I'm going to apply them, and how it's going to look afterwards. And 9 times out of 10, they'll be like, where can I get this? I want some. How much is it? Oh my gosh. And people do get really excited over this stuff. And I was at my friend's the other day, and she had 3 friends over. I took 1 mascara over. Big mistake. Should have taken like 4 because I got so many orders. But I took 1 mascara over to my friend who had said, hey, can you bring around your mascara? I'd love to have a look at it. And she's a really cool chick. And she has a beauty business, so I'm hoping to present the opportunity to her at some stage. But she was sharing with me the mascara, not with me, but she shared it with her friends. But we all went into the bathroom. She was like, oh my gosh, I have to try this stuff. She's like, oh my gosh, I can't believe it's not fake lashes. And she's just so excited about it. She's like, Jen, look at my lashes. Look at my lashes. Her friends were overwhelmed. They were just in awe of the product, and one of them actually ordered 2 mascaras, 1 for herself, 1 for her daughter, and she's looking at our other products because her daughter is highly allergic. She's got real sensitive skin, and they all put it on and they all loved it. And so they've all got my business card now and a little bit of information on the back. These are people that, I wouldn't know them normally, but they're my friends' friends, and they were there, and I said to them, hey, you guys really like this stuff, like, why not have a party? We can share it with your guys' friends, and you'll get rewards for having your party too. I mean, because I know you guys are going to want the mascara, and you might as well earn rewards for it. So, I've got a party booked in now. I would suggest doing in-home parties. They work. Because you can see the product, you can touch the product, you can just handle the product. And that's what people like. On Facebook, it's visual, it's results, but if they can't touch it, they can't see it, they're probably not going to believe it. I mean, some people will. And my very first sale was in Canada, of all places. It was such a mission, but it was in Canada. And I've sold a few mascaras in New Zealand. Only mascara at the moment. That's kind of what I'm pushing, because it's a visual product. You can see the results. Everybody loves lashes. What woman doesn't want long lashes? And I'm targeting a lot of my friends who I know wore lash extensions, because I did. I mean, I had fake nails, fake lashes, always had my brows done. And so a lot of my friends are like that too, and I'm messaging them saying, hey hun, how are you? Are you still getting your fake eyelashes done? Blah 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 blah. And then they'll say yes or no, and I'll go, oh, okay, well, I stopped getting them done because, you know, they're quite harmful to my lashes, and I was just not liking all the damage. I mean, the real reason I actually stopped getting them done was because I found the 3D Fabulash mascara. That's another story altogether. But this is what I say. And then I say, yeah, well, I stopped getting fake lashes done because I found, like, you know, my lashes were getting damaged in there, and I found this other option where your lashes don't have to get damaged. It's naturally based, and it's just super amazing, and it's so much cheaper than our lash extensions were. And I'm not trying to be salesy. Well, I am, but I'm not. So I'm just saying, you know, like, this is what I've done, and blah 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 blah. Any other tips? Be positive on your page. I've deleted so many people off my Facebook for the negativity. I cannot stand it. It's just, it brings everybody else down as well. And if you're trying to sell a product and you're constantly posting, oh, I hate my life, oh, what a crappy day, oh, I'm so broke, well, for starters, if you're a Younique rep and you're posting that you're broke, well, you're gonna have, like, people going, hold on, isn't she selling this amazing product that's going to make her heaps of money? What a lot of people don't understand is that it's residual income. You do need to put in the time and the effort, and it doesn't happen overnight. Rome wasn't built in a day, and neither will your business be. If you look, Coca-Cola sold like 20 bottles in their first year, but they didn't give up. Look at where they are now. 20 bottles is not a lot. I've probably sold 20 mascaras already. Keep as much product as you can. Keep positive. Tag people who might be interested. If you're having trouble with your parties, because I really... parties is just... Tag people in your posts. If you're not getting the interaction that you want, start tagging people. What else can you do? Tag them. What are they going to do? Nothing. Probably have a look at it. They might not. They honestly may not have seen the post. So I find if you tag them, don't tag them all the time. Maybe once in one post a day, or maybe two max if there's like something else that you think is super important. But I'd stick to one. So I normally tag everybody in my welcome post. And then I will tag them in the original 3D Fabulash mascara post. So I'll have an original post with, you know, quite a big paragraph of information and a nice before and after pic. And I'll tag them in that, and then maybe a couple days later I'll have like a party game of some sort, and I'll tag them all in that. And yeah. Get your host to interact, though. Get your host tagging their friends as well. I think that's about all the tips I have for today. This video's gone for over 18 minutes. I probably have so much more that I could say to you, but yeah, don't give up. If you give up, you will regret it. I'm not going to give up, and I don't want you to either, so we can all rock this business together, because my success is your success. Your success is my success. Teamwork makes the dream work too. I strongly believe in the value of building an amazing team who just loves each other and wants to help and support each other. No negativity. Keep it positive. And if you're really struggling, PM me and we can make a plan. Alright, bye guys. Love you. See ya.